What's going on, guys, and welcome to the Crew 2. Today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions on the Crew 2 beta. I'm going to be going over what I feel like the game's like after just playing a little bit. I haven't really fully completed it or anything yet. I've given each discipline a go with the first kind of thing of vehicles you can use in that discipline. I've kind of done that for everyone. So I've driven a car, I've driven a boat, I've driven a plane, and I'm going to kind of talk to you about that and what I feel, how I feel like it is, and if I'm looking forward to the full game or not. So the game has kind of I'm going to call them four HQs. It has the Street Racing HQ, the Pro Racing HQ, the Off-Road HQ, and the Freestyle HQ. Within each of these are multiple disciplines. So for example, the Street Racing HQ has the Street Race discipline, Drift, Drag Race, and Hypercar. Pro Racing has Powerboat, Touring Car, Air Race, and Alpha GP. Off-Road has Rally Raid, Motocross, Rallycross, and Freestyle has Aerobatics, Monster Truck, and Jet Sprint. So there are 14. There are 14 different kind of discipline sections, I suppose, in this game, which is amazing. We get so many different vehicles to choose from, so many different types of vehicles. I absolutely love it. It's just really, it's just interesting, and it really adds something to the game. Now, I'm going to talk about each kind of discipline. That basically in the Street Racing HQ, I've driven the street car, a street car. In Pro Racing, I've driven a powerboat. Off-Road, I've driven a Rally Raid, and Freestyle, I've driven an Aerobatics. I don't know if you actually unlock more disciplines as you go through the beta, but as this is only my first impressions, I've only just played a little bit of the beta, driven a car from each kind of discipline, and then that's it. So I'm going to be giving you my opinions on those, because I mean those are really the four main vehicles in the game. So first of all, the street race cars. I got the Audi TT, and the cars drive alright. The handling does seem a bit weird. It does seem quite different to the Crew, and in some ways I'm not a big fan of it. I think I can get used to it, but especially with braking and kind of turning around corners, it feels very strange. I don't know what's going on there, but the driving does feel a little bit weird. You've got nitrous actually for every single possible vehicle from what I can tell, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, altogether I like the handling model. I can definitely get used to it, but I don't know, maybe I haven't played the Crew in quite some time, so I can't really remember exactly how it drives. But yeah, it's a little bit strange. I do think that the you get a bunch of different views, so you can be in third person, first person, and all that stuff. And I actually do find the first person a little bit better in this than what it was in the first game. So that's something. But yeah, the cars, they're pretty cool. Also, just briefly talking about the cars, because they have the most customization. Customization seems to be pretty good. It's done slightly different to the Crew, the original game, and I think it's pretty good. I did a little bit of a customization build on the Audi TT. That's all I've really done so far, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Some pretty cool parts. I imagine you'll unlock more parts as you go through the game. I also imagine that in the full game we'll have more parts. We'll just have more parts in the full game. This is only a beta after all. So from what I could tell, customization was pretty good. You have standard sort of thing, but I think it's set out pretty well. And yeah, and also performance customization is done pretty similarly to it was in the Crew. It looks a little bit different. I actually quite like the look of it. I think it works very well. After a race, you get a couple of different things, and you add them onto your car whenever you want to, and altogether, yeah, I think customization in performance and visual is done very well. Next up, we're going to move to the power boats. So yeah, boats are in the Crew 2, which is an interesting thing, and I think they're pretty cool. They do drive a bit strange. You have to, if you want to go as fast as you can, you have to, I'm playing on PS4 by the way, you have to hold the left joystick down, and that kind of, I don't know, tilts the front of your boat up, makes it go quicker. It's a little bit, it can be a little bit fiddly and a bit strange, but it's something, once again, like the car handling. I can get used to it. It's just a little bit different, a little bit strange. But from what I can tell, the boats don't have much customization, at least not in the beta. You can only really change the paint and liveries and stuff. But saying that, what else are you going to do with a boat? Boats don't have bumpers and side skirts and stuff, so I guess that's to be fair. But yeah, there looks like there's quite a big selection of boats in the game. I've only driven one so far, but yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Next up, we move on to the Rally Raid vehicles. This is another car, but I guess these are more trucks. And yeah, these are pretty cool. I actually haven't seen if you can do much customization with these. However, driving, they actually feel really good. I don't know why, but I like the feel of the driving with the off-road cars, driving off-road, more than I do the on-road stuff, which is a bit strange. But you know, the couple of off-road races that I've done in the rally raid vehicles, they've been a lot of fun. They're basically just your raid cars from the original game. But yeah, feels really good there. I really like that, and yeah, all very good. And then finally we have the aerobatics category, which is planes. There is 2 plane categories, but for the freestyle HQ there's just aerobatics. And yeah, this is pretty good. I had a lot of fun with this. The planes, I think it feels like you need to put the sensitivity up a bit. The sensitivity doesn't feel too great on them, but I imagine you can put the sensitivity up to do a few more quicker maneuvers. It does feel a bit slow and leery sometimes. However, yeah, the planes are pretty fun to drive. You can take them off, you can land them, you can fly them around, you can go anywhere with them. I really like it, so having the addition of planes in the game is really good. Once again, I'm pretty sure there's quite a large selection of planes to choose from, so that's always a good thing. And yeah, just a nice addition. It'll be nice to fly around some planes all across America. So yeah, also if we just take a quick look at the map looks pretty nice. I'm not sure if I'm as big a fan of the look of the map as it was in the first game. They've kind of just gone for this white, kind of more drawn look, and I think I prefer the look of the original map. However, it's definitely a lot more clean, a lot easier to see, but I'm just not as big of a fan of the map itself. However, that's a little thing to complain about, but as you can see, there's all the HQs around, and when you unlock races, they all show up around as well. So yeah, that's all pretty good too. But anyway, I say that the Crew 2's beta was very fun. I'm looking forward to playing the full game, and I hope that my interest in games goes up a bit at that point. You know, playing this beta has kind of made me a bit more interested again, but lately I just haven't been as interested in games as I was before. But yeah, like I said, hopefully with the release of this full game towards the end of this month, I believe, I will be back into games and back into videos just like I used to be. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.